Guys. I just wanted to pop in and say hello and just kind of introduce you to myself face to face for once. And so, where do we start? Let's see. My name's Lauren Gentchis. I've been crocheting since I was a little kid. My grandma taught me. I remember her sitting next to me on the couch showing me how to do just a simple chain stitch. It was really cool. And she actually gave me my first set of hooks and a book to explain all that, and I really loved it. And so after she taught me, I just kind of did it on and off for a few years. I would always kind of pick it up whenever I was pregnant as part of like a nesting thing, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it was my husband said that was like the most expensive part of me being pregnant, was like the last month where I was just crocheting my life away and buying probably more yarn than our house could handle. And so after each kid, I'd kind of drop off and I would pick up other hobbies or do something else. And this time with Axel, our third, I definitely did not stop, and I just kept doing more and more. Made him a fox and a blanket, and then hats, and then I made the other kids hats and scarves, and just everything under the sun. And I decided, you know, this thing really helps me feel sane, and it makes me feel like I can actually have something fun to do for myself besides just changing diapers all the time. So I decided that I was going to be determined to actually stick to it and keep it up. So I posted some things that I made, and people really liked them, and I was really thankful for that, and thought I'd just put them out there and say, oh, well, this is what I made today, isn't it nice? And yeah, they ended up liking it more than I really expected, and people decided they wanted to have some for themselves, and I started a page and it just went from there. But I'm just thankful for everything that has happened, and that I got to have such an awesome grandma, that I was blessed with a family who taught me those things, and that I have such awesome friends who are able to support that. And so yeah, it was just really cool, a huge blessing. But besides my crochet, I grew up in a family where we went to church, and I became a Christian when I was 5 years old. I remember sitting in the bathroom saying a prayer with my mom, and I was a pretty rough kid. Not in the sense that I was like bad, but I was pretty strong-willed, and I definitely gave my parents a run for their money, and I think there's a good reason for that. I had a lot of, I don't know, a lot of like moments where I really didn't want to listen to their rules, but I'm glad that they had them. And so I grew up here in Clarkston, Michigan, and I've lived here pretty much my whole life. And I met my husband when I was in 9th grade, and he was in 12th grade. And we were just friends for years. And I liked him, and then he wouldn't like me, and then I decided I didn't like him anymore, and then he liked me, and it was just like this fun game we played for like 10 years. Until finally I caved, and we started dating when my daughter was like 2. We got married, and then we had Aiden soon after that, and then we had Axel just almost 2 years ago this October. I can't believe it. So I went from living in a Christian home to now having my own Christian home, that I'm staying home as a stay-at-home mom and also working, and I'm getting to enjoy seeing these little kids and the blessing that they are, and raising them. And now I'm venturing into the business world, and I have no idea where I'll be going next, but I'm thankful for where I am. I've got more blessings than I know what to do with, and I just hope that I'm able to meet all of you and get to know you guys as we build a relationship, that I'll be able to make some really cool gifts for everybody, that your kids or whomever you're buying them for are going to love them, and that I'll be able to use my gifts and my love for family and my love for making things that make people happy and joyful, that'll be something that gets shared with your life and your family. So thanks for stopping in. If you're new to this page, let me know how many kids you've got, what some of your family history is, if you're a Christian, or if you're not sure, or what your home life is like. It'd be awesome to hear from you and get to know each other. And so there's a little bit about myself. If there's some other questions that I could answer, that would be awesome. I would love to tell you guys more about myself. So thanks for stopping in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.